Good morning, ladies. Happy Monday and happy Labor Day. It is the start of a brand new week. Slept in this morning. I am off today. Not doing much, but here, house, meal prep, probably get some things done that I need to get done without being interrupted. All the good things. Today's gonna be a great day, though. Hopefully, you have a great day. Appreciate all the comments and birthday wishes again the last several days. You guys are awesome and sweet. But before we start the week, let's start with him. First Chronicles chapter 11 and 12 is what we'll be going over today. And hopefully, wherever this may find you, you can stop and take a listen or pick up on later. You can always hop on to my YouTube channel to see the whole entire Bible study, because usually here it's just about a clip or so. However, I am happy that you get the seed of the word of the Lord, and hopefully it blesses you in whichever way. So, First Chronicles chapter 11 verse 1 goes like this. Then all Israel came together to David at Hebron, saying, "Indeed, we are your bone and your flesh. Also in time past, even when Saul was king, you were the one who led Israel out and brought them in. And the Lord your God said to you, 'You shall shepherd my people Israel and be ruler over my people.' Therefore all the elders of Israel came to the king at Hebron, and David made a covenant with him at Hebron before the Lord. And they anointed David king over Israel according to the word of the Lord by Samuel." Verse 4, And David and all Israel went to Jerusalem, which is Jebus, where the Jebusites were, the inhabitants of the land. But the inhabitants of Jebus said to David, "You shall not come in here." Nevertheless, David took the stronghold of Zion, that is the city of David. Now David said, "Whoever attacks the Jebusites first shall be chief and captain." And Joab, the son of Zeruiah, went up first and became chief. Then David dwelt in the stronghold, therefore they called it the city of David. And he built the city around it from the Milo to the surrounding area. Joab repaired the rest of the city. So David went on and became great, and the Lord of the hosts was with him. Verse 10, Now these were the heads of the mighty men whom David had, who strengthened themselves with him in his kingdom, with all Israel, to make him king, according to the word of the Lord concerning Israel. And this is the number of the mighty men whom David had: Jashobeam, the son of Ahikam, chief of the captains. He had lifted up his spear against 300, killed by him at one time. Verse 12, After him was Eleazar, the son of Dodo, the Ahoite, who was one of the three mighty men. He was with David at Pestamim. Now where the Philistines were gathered for the battle, and there was a piece of ground full of barley. So the people fled from the Philistines. But they stationed themselves in the middle of that field, defended it, and killed the Philistines. So the Lord brought about a great victory. Now 3 of the 30 chief men went out down to the rock to David, into the cave of Adullam, and the army of the Philistines encamped in the valley of Rephaim. David was then in the stronghold, and the garrison of the Philistines was then in Bethlehem. Verse 17, And David said was longing, "Oh, that someone would give me a drink of water for the well of the Bethlehem, which is by the gate." So the three broke through the camp of the Philistines, drew water from the well of Bethlehem that was by the gate, and took it and brought it to David. Nevertheless, David would not drink it, but poured it out to the Lord. And he said, "Far be it from me, O my God, that I should do this. Shall I drink the blood of these men who have put their lives in jeopardy? For at the risk of their lives they brought it." Therefore he would not drink it. These things were done by the three mighty men. Verse 20, Abishai, the brother of Joab, was chief of another 3. He had lifted up his spear against 300 men, killed them, and won a name among these 3. Of the 3, he has more honor than the other 2 men. Therefore he became their captain. However, he did not attain to the first 3. Benaiah was the son of Jehoiada, the son of valiant men from Kebzeel, who had done many deeds. He had killed 2 lion-like heroes of Moab. He also had gone down and killed a lion in the midst of a pit on a snowy day. And he killed an Egyptian, a man of great height, 5 cubits tall. In the Egyptian's hand there was a spear like a weaver's beam. And he went down to him with a staff, wrested the spear out of the Egyptian's hand, and killed him with his own spear. These things Benaiah the son of Jehoiada did, and won a name among these 3 mighty men. Indeed, he was more honored than the 30, but he did not attain to the first 3. And David appointed him over his guard. Verse 26, all the mighty warriors were Ashahel, the brother of Joab, Elihanan, the son of Dodo of Bethlehem, Shemoth the Haratite, Heliz the Pelonite, Ero the son of Hikkish the Tekoite, Abazer the Anathothite, Sibbecai the Hishatite, Eli the Ahohite, Mahari the Netophathite, Helid, the son of Bana the Netophanite, Ithai, the son of Ribai of Gibeah, of the sons of Benjamin, Benaiah the Pirathonite, Hurai of the brooks of Gash, Abdiel the Arbethite. Verse 33, Azmaveth the Baharamite, Elihiba the Shalbanite, the sons of Eshem the Gizonite, Jonathan the son of Jega, the Hirahite, Ahiam the son of Secher, the Hawarite, Eliphal the son of Ur, Hefer the Mecharathite, Ahijah the Pelonite, Hezro the Caramelite, Naira the son of Esbai, Joel the brother of Nathan, Mebar the son of Hegri, Zilach the Ammonite, Naharai the Beerothite, the armor bearer of Joab the son of Jerai. Verse 40, Ira the Ethrite, Gareb the Ethrite, Uriah the Hittite, Zabad the son of Halai, Adina the son of Shiza the Reubenite, a chief of the Reubenites, and 30 with him. Hanan the son of Mecca, Joshaphat the Mithanite, Uzziah the Ashtarothite, Shammah and Jeliel the sons of Hotham and Ararite, Jediel the son of Shimri, and Joha his brother the Tizite. And lastly, verse 46, Eliliel the Mahabite, Jerubai and Jashoviah the sons of Ilnam, Ithmiah the Moabite, Iliad, Obed, and Jelisiel, verse 47, the Mesobite. Now, 1 Chronicles chapter 12, verse 1. Now these were the men who came to David at Ziklag, while he was still a fugitive from Saul, the son of Kish, and they were among the mighty men, helpers in the war, armed with bows, using both the right hand and the left, and hurling stones and shooting arrows with the bow. They were of Benjamin, Saul's brethren. The chief was Ahiezer, then Joash, the sons of Shema, the Gibeathite, Jeziel and Pelet, the sons of Azmaveth, Berakah, and Jehu, the Ethahatite, Ishmaiah, the Gibeonite, a mighty man among the 30 and over 30, Jeremiah, Jahaziel, Johanan, and Jozabad, the Gederathite. Verse 5, Eluzai, Jeremoth, Biliah, Shemariah, and Shephatiah, the Heraphite, Elkanah, Jeshiah, Azrael, Jozer, and Jashobeam, the Korahites, and Joelah, and Zebidah, the sons of Jorham of Gedor. Some Gadites joined David at the stronghold in the wilderness, mighty men of valor, men trained for battle, who could handle shield and spear, whose faces were like the faces of lions, and were as swift as gazelles on the mountains. Verse 9, Ezra the firstborn, Obadiah the second, Eliab the third, Mishmana the fourth, Jeremiah the fifth, Attai the sixth, Eliel the seventh, Johanan the eighth, Elizabad the ninth, Jeremiah the 10th, and Macbanai the 11th. These were from the sons of Gad, captains of the army. The least was over 100, and the greatest was over 1,000. These are the ones who crossed the Jordan in the first month, when it had overflowed all its banks, and all they had to put to flight all those in the valleys to the east and to the west. Then some of the sons of Benjamin and Judah came to David at the stronghold, and David went out to meet them and answered and said to them, If you have come peaceably to me to help me, my heart will be united with you. But if to betray me to my enemies, since there is no wrong in my hands. May the God of our fathers look and bring judgment. Verse 18, then the Spirit came upon Amasai, chief of the captains, and he said, we are yours, O David. We are on your side, O son of Jesse. Peace, peace to you, and peace to your helpers, for your God helps you. So David received them and made them captains of the troop. And some from Manasseh defected to David when he was going with the Philistines to battle against Saul. But they did not help them, for the Lord of the Philistines sent him away by agreement, saying, he may defect his master Saul and endanger our heads. When he went to Ziklag, those of Manasseh who defected to him were Adonah, Jozabad, Jediel, Michael, Jozabad, Elihu, and Zilthai, captains of the thousands who were from Manasseh. And they helped David against the bands of raiders, for they were all mighty men of valor, and they were captains in the army, for that they came to David by day to help him until it was a great army like the army of God. Verse 23, now these were the numbers of the divisions that were equipped for war and came to David at Hebron to turn over the kingdom of Saul to him, according to the word of the Lord. Of the sons of Judah, bearing shield and a spear, 6,800 armed for war. Of the sons of Simeon, mighty men of valor, fit for war, 7,100. Of the sons of Levi, 4,600. Jehoiada, the leader of the Amorites, and with him 3,700. Verse 28, Zadok, a young man, a valiant warrior, and from his father's house, 22 captains. The sons of Benjamin, relatives of Saul, 3,000. Until then, the greatest part of them had remained loyal to the house of Saul. Of the sons of Ephraim, 20,800, mighty men of valor, famous men throughout their father's house. Of the half-tribe of Manasseh, 18,000, who were designated by the name to come and make David king. Of the sons of Issachar, who had understanding of the times, to know what Israel ought to do, their chiefs were 200, and all their brethren were at their command. Of Zebulun, there were 50,000 who went out to battle, expert in war with all weapons of war, stout-hearted men who could keep ranks. Verse 44, of Naphtali, 1,000 captains, and with them 37,000 with shield and spear. Of the Danites, who could keep battle information, 28,600. Of Asher, those who could go out to war, able to keep battle formation, 40,000. And of the Reubenites and the Gadites and the half-tribe of Manasseh from the other side of Jordan, 120,000 armed for battle with every kind of weapon of war. And all of these men of war who could keep ranks, came to Hebron with a loyal heart to make David king over all Israel. And all the rest of Israel were of one mind to make David king. And they were there with David 3 days, eating and drinking, for their brethren had prepared for them. Moreover, verse 40, those who were near to them, from as far away as Issachar and Zebulun to Naphtali, were bringing food on donkeys and camels, on mules and oxen, provisions of flour and cake of figs and cakes of raisins, wine and oil and oxen and sheep abundantly, for there was joy in Israel. And that is all for today's Bible study, ladies. I hope you enjoyed it. There's about to be a shift in the series, so hopefully you hop back on tomorrow and we will get through another few chapters. It has been a pleasure. It is a joy to bring Bible scripture, at least for me. It keeps me in check with reading the word, and hopefully helps those out there that may struggle to want to read it. You just need it read to you. So I mean, I still strongly encourage to follow along in your own Bible. However, because of course I'm not a pastor, I'm not a clergy member of any kind, I'm just a gal reading the truth and making sure I am armed for the real world and the craziness that is out there. So have a blessed and safe Labor Day. Have a good day. No matter what labor you do, you're important, you're worthy, you matter, and to a blessed day ahead. Talk to you soon.